Hello everyone and welcome to Unobtained episode 3. Okay, and what you just saw was me obtaining yet another item on the list, okay? If we press E, tile.air.name. Oh man, look at this thing. Oh man, we just get our own item of air. Yeah, guys, so in this specific snapshot, 13W38B, which is a snapshot for 1.7.2, and I know we've really moved up from a snapshot of 1.4 to 1.7, so we've skipped a lot of versions, and the reason for that is there's really not a lot of documentation on unobtainable items that I could find. I've asked around. There's a few things, but I decided against it because I wanted to get to some of the more fun and interesting items. So this one is one of them. Unfortunately, we cannot keep it in the inventory or in a inventory for a while. So we're gonna have to figure out a way to store it, which is going to be a challenge, but that's going to be today's challenge, is to figure out a way to store items that don't require, they don't, like, somehow we're going to make sure that this doesn't despawn or something like that. I need to figure that out, but either way, we're going to make something like that. Anyways, we are still, I believe, in a swamp. Yep, swampland. So yeah, of course, that's that. Let's go ahead and see. Maybe we can enchant something. And I wanted to show you guys something really cool. This was from an NBT editor, so this isn't anything. This is just something I was messing with just to see. But this, as you can see, like the E there is upside down and doesn't look right. Let's see if I can get it against the texture. Can you guys see that E there? Yeah, so that's weird, but let's check out the enchantments on this thing. Oh man. So yeah, this is a pretty godly pick, but as you can see, in this version, they fixed it so you can't just insta-mine anything. It's only things that pigs can mine. So that's pretty cool. And let's quickly, let me just show you. So there you go, insta-mine, insta-mine. We can also insta-mine obsidian. I'm thinking about keeping this pick, but I'm probably not going to use it that much, as it's way overpowered to even be in this game. But if we do this, yeah, just insta-mine obsidian, which is really cool. So might help us get some of our later goals. But I'm gonna put this in there because I don't want to be that cheaty. So here's our collection of stuff. So we've got end portals, we've got monster spawners, we've got feather falling tools, and what do you call it? Armor. Of course, the shoes shouldn't really be in here. There we go. We have got the unflammable slabs, and then we've got some enchanted blocks, which are pretty cool. So we got protection 3, unbreaking 3, and then this really overpowered glass. So we have sharpness 5, silk touch, efficiency 5, smite 5, punch 2 on a book, but it's not an enchanted book, it's just a regular book. Sugar canes with knockback 2, and protection 3 dirt. And then that guy. So we have a bunch of stuff that is quite honestly insane. And this is our new little item to go in here. So there we go. But we cannot keep him in an inventory. So this is when things get really, really, really scary. So I'm going to be doing some testing in creative. Believe it or not, I'm going to go ahead and open a creative world in this, and then I'm going to create a backup with the item in my inventory, and I'm going to go ahead and test what type of things we can do to keep this item secured, and then we're going to do it in survival. So I'll meet you guys back in survival after I've done some experimentation, patch that up there, and I hope to see you guys soon. I don't know why my skin hasn't loaded in. I don't know. Okay guys, so I don't know what happened, but the footage that follows this and a good amount of today's episode was completely corrupted. I looked through my entire video file, gone. Anyways, to update you on the air thing, basically there's nothing that I tested or looked at that could store air. I've tried like item form. I've tried mobs holding it. You can't even see it in their hand. And then when you check through commands in the later versions, definitely not in their inventory. So it was completely removed from the game. But nevertheless, we technically collected the item. So basically now we are in 174 working on getting some villagers that are quite rare and interesting before we update to 1.8. So yeah. Alrighty guys, so we're in a new area, as you can probably tell from the desert. This is the system. It's super janky. It's really, messy, but it's almost working. So yeah, villagers are a little bit more difficult to deal with. This is kind of a weird pickup station. We're gonna of course modify it. It works like 30% of the time. Anyways, villagers are coming through this area here. If I get an ender pearl over here, this whole line goes to our breeder over here in the ice. I don't know. Can we catch a villager traveling his way through here? Yeah. Well, let's see. Can we catch one of these guys growing up here? Maybe, maybe not. Anyways, this villager breeder is filled with villagers. Then when they breed, the babies come over here. Then when they grow up, they get sucked up over here, and then they'll follow this water stream all the way to the trading system that I've set up over here. So yeah, it's a little bit ugly currently. I mean, it is ugly currently, but yeah, this is the system I've got. It's really kind of messy. I am sad that it's this messy, but it works somewhat. So yeah, we have a little bit of a control panel here. So we can say, all right, we want a new villager, request a new one. It looks like we're out of dispensers. I've only just finished testing this, so yeah, anyways, let's see if we get one. Okay, we got one that time. So then we come over here, step on this pressure plate, and we get to trade with the villager, see if we want him. And so stepping on this pressure plate and pressing this button will make them turn this way, and we're gonna have an activator rail here, some sort of mechanism where they're gonna fall to their death in a giant hole, or on this side, one of these sides, and the minecarts come in here. If we don't have that pressed, so if we're standing away and we press the button, they will go into this, they'll come down, they'll just keep going, and then they'll come down this way into this area here. And as you can see, I already have a minecart here. There we go. And yeah, so this actually is a really cool system. There's a slime somewhere. I gotta get rid of that guy. So this system here is a 112 design. We don't have iron trapdoors. These are supposed to be iron. But yeah, the wood works fine. We can put buttons along here. I'll probably just, do that over time with the buttons. So actually, we can't even put buttons on the underside yet. So yeah, currently it's a fully manual system, and yeah, what happens is they'll come through here, they'll activate this, and then we can decide if we want to keep them or not. And if we do want to keep them, we just won't open this vent or trapdoor here. Of course, accidents will happen, but underneath here, we have two little systems here, which we're gonna have water streams coming basically over to here, and then we're gonna have some system to deal with them over there. I'm still figuring stuff out with this entire system, but I think for now this is a really good system that will at least work for now. But yeah, it's somewhat an expensive project. I've been resource gathering, mining for ages. I've put a bunch of iron ore here just because it was in my inventory. It's just been a really large project, but I think now we have the infrastructure, we can do that. And then of course, if we don't want the villager, for instance, we'd stand here and we'd press this button and it would push a block over, and they'd go over there. And this guy, yeah, he is there, and then we can just kill them manually right now. But eventually I'm gonna like this to be automated, probably with an activator rail, but I don't have that currently. We'll see. Hopefully I can get this working at least to a good level, but currently we're probably going to keep most of them. So that system's kind of just the template for a new system. And yeah, I've been eating bread this whole time. It's, you know, it's been a really painstaking process. So I figured I'd show you guys what else I've done in my world in between those cuts here. So this new area is new, of course. This is the cave I found, and I was like, ooh, this is a cool cave. So I've set up this villager system here, and of course this is going to be an entrance to a much larger network of caves that we're going to live in. I think that could be really cool. I'm not sure exactly how we're going to theme the caves, but basically I've set up a nether connection to spawn. So if we go in here, I've set up also a much larger water nether thing. So I went back to 1.2.5 and did all this. This took a huge amount of time, and then I came back with some glass on this one, and I put some glass on it. And yeah, getting the dye wasn't too hard because there's swamps near spawn now. But yeah, guys, so we can go over here. There's stairways, and yeah, of course we're gonna make a better nether area very soon. Hopefully I can get that done. But if we go over here, we can get to our smaller little hub here. This is the spawn hub. I like this one a lot better. It's obviously I put more time into this one. It's more covered, more interesting, but I tried to take the same idea but make it larger scale in the other one, which I think I did successfully. If we go through here, we can come back to our original spawn area here, which I've been smelting all sorts of stuff. And in here, our enchanted books are gone. Yeah, so me changing versions really did a number. So yeah, I went mining, bunch of diamonds, lapis lazuli, what else? And coal. I've used a good amount of the coal though. But yeah, I've gone mining. I've done a lot of stuff basically in between cuts. Now, of course, I did actually start here. Then I was like, wait a minute, I'm in a village. And I moved on to the other location, which is where our new base is going to go, hopefully. But this is the remains of that. I, of course, had the villagers in here. Then I broke them out and moved them. I took down most of the infrastructure except this one. I don't know why I didn't take this one down. But, yeah, all the villagers in here, for some reason, are gone. So we have to restart our villager collection, which really sucks. I'm kind of sad about that, but we now have the infrastructure in place to at least get started with somewhat a good villager system. But we need to figure out a way to get emeralds, which is going to be a really tough thing because, well, the main thing we have a lot of right now is sugarcane and paper, which I don't know if they have a trade for that yet, so it's quite a frustrating thing. But we do have this large sugarcane field, which is fully grown, and I'm gonna harvest soon. But guys, I think we should start work on actually sorting through some villagers. So I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna go probably take a break though right now, and I'll see you guys in the next little clip here. But yeah, I'll probably just clean my inventory up, probably get as much stuff out of my way as I can. I'll see you guys in the next little clip. Okay guys, so due to the fact that I have limited time and really want to move on from this section of the series, I would like to go ahead and show you guys what I've done so far with finding villagers that will go well in our section here. So this is the trading hall, all in its glory. Yeah, I have a lot to show you guys actually. So yeah, so this here actually is the kind of what I got, and I just want to show you guys the trade. So we got this villager. He trades 1 emerald for 3 redstone, so that's a really good deal. 1 emerald for 4 bottles of enchanting, that's another good deal. And then we can enchant an iron axe. Not the best, but it's alright. We can get some cooked chicken, some apples, and then we can sell him raw chicken. A paper trade, and that's kind of it. Just pretty bad book there. And then this guy is kind of a Farmer Fletcher mix, because these guys don't really have proper professions, they just have their coats. An emerald for 3 goldstone, 2 redstone, unbreaking 2 on a chest plate. The reason I got this one was because the redstone trade, but we're probably going to get rid of him as I found a better one. 8 gold for 1 emerald, that's a really good trade. Then we got diamond axe, diamond pickaxe, helmet, shovel, boots, and then 8 iron for 1 emerald. This is a really good trade that we're going to be exploiting a lot of. I'd like to find another one of these guys. I think this... Whoa, I don't want to do that. I think this guy might unlock that trade. But anyways, this guy has some other stuff and over here. And this guy also has some trades. And then this cleric is 4 redstone for 1. And then we also have 9 emeralds for 1 eye of ender. Balls of enchanting we can enchant. So this guy here, he's no good to us. So we'll get rid of him. And basically the way I'm getting rid of him now is just this. But we're going to set up a water stream. And this is all really messy. It's just kind of been thrown together in a matter of a few hours. So yeah, of course we're going to spend a good amount of time cleaning all of this up. I've only got the one side finished. So if you come up here, we will see my little villager sorting chamber area. So this, all these weird rails, this doesn't actually do anything. But this here is just a junction that I can activate via this pressure plate. Yeah, and it will turn it if I'm standing on the pressure plate, and that will send them here where I can kill them. Currently, I don't have an actual mechanism to kill them. That's where minecarts go. We have to wait till these guys actually fill up with a lot of different villagers, but for now, we've just got one. Yeah, so yeah, basically this has been a really nice, fun project to see all the old trades. Like I said, I would like to get another one of those blacksmiths that trade for iron for emeralds, because that's a really good way for us to get emeralds. But unfortunately that's going to take a long time to actually find some of those guys. So yeah, anyways, yeah, I had a little villager explosion, and so some guys have escaped. So yeah, I was standing here looking at my other screen, and then a creeper came and blew me up. I should have had the game on pause, but I didn't. And yeah, 3 guys over here. Let's actually see what they are. So this guy sells steak. That's a cool trade. A leather guy. They're no good. And this guy here, he could be okay. So, oh, sorry guy. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna mark him here like so, and then you. I already have some good food trades, so I don't need him. And yeah, guys. So that was kind of my time put into this, and yeah, it's pretty bad. So guys, I want to know if you guys would be interested in seeing some streams over on Twitch of this world. I might even do streams on YouTube. It might actually be worth me doing them on YouTube, as I have, obviously all you guys would probably be a bit more likely to watch it over here on YouTube. So there's that first question. And the second question is, would you guys be interested in a little bit of a like a guide / document put together with all of the methods that I've been using to get these crazy items and what versions they're in, etc., etc., and possibly like some sort of achievement sort of system. I don't quite know if I could do that, but I could definitely. Oh god. Okay, I cannot do anything in this F5 mode. Anyways, yeah, and then any feedback on today's episode would be amazing, as always, as I want to improve content, not get worse. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. I gotta stay out of F5 mode. So yeah, see you later.